Good evening, everybody. I'm going to go ahead to share my screen. Before we go ahead, let me quickly explain a bit of this opportunity. So now this opportunity came from IM Academy itself. So IM Academy is a training organization that teaches her students HFX, which is high frequency Forex, which we are about to get into, DCX, which is crypto, and Forex. So IM Mastery Academy teaches you all the skills, all the requisite skills you need to have to be able to trade Forex, trade HFX, trade DCX. So it does give you those education. But then you do not take trades, or you do not take trades on IM Academy. IM Academy only gives you the education you need, the trainings you need, as well as the signals, because IM send out signals to her students. So all you just do is copy the signal and paste on your broker. So every trade that you take is being taken on the broker. So if you wish to join IM Academy, you will learn how to take these trades. The way I call out trades, you will learn how to do it yourself. And if not, if you join my team, I would always call out signals. I call out signals every day, Monday to Fridays. So those that have joined my team, they tend to get signals every day. They tend to get signals every day from me. So you need a broker. I sent a message earlier on that group that we should all sign up for any of the brokers. We have Raceoption and we have Iqcent. So Iqcent is practically the cheapest to fund, because I mean you fund with a minimum deposit. So on Iqcent, the minimum deposit is $20. But I really do not advise Iqcent because Iqcent has so much crowd, and sometimes you can get spiked out by the system because of the too much crowd. While on the other hand, Raceoption, the minimum deposit is $250. The broker is different from IM Academy. IM Academy teaches you how to do all these things, how to take trades on this broker. Now, to get on board on IM Academy, there is a sign-up fee of $325. Now, if you want to sign up, you let me know. Now, signing up is on IM Academy, not on the broker. The broker, you are signing up so you can have an account with the broker, then take trades on the broker. I don't know if it's clear. If it's clear, please type 111 in the chat. If you understand what I've said, please type 111 on the chat. The broker is different from IM Academy. They are not affiliated. IM Academy is an academy that teaches you how to take trades on the broker. So for you to take any trade, you need a broker to take a trade. So I'm going ahead now to share my screen. All right, so I believe everybody can see my screen now. Just to reiterate again, I mentioned that IM Academy only teaches you how to take trade. I mean, teaches you all of the skills and requirements you need to know how to predict the market. You take your trades on the broker, right? So now let's move on. I believe you can see my screen now. Now, for us to take any trade, let's just do a run through of the broker. So I have two brokers. Raceoption is one broker, and the next broker is Iqcent. There are a lot of brokers, I mean, there are a lot, but I recommend these two. For starters, I recommend these two. So please, if you've not signed up on Raceoption or Iqcent, I will send a link for you to sign up. Do not sign up on Iqcent.com. I'll send a referral link. Now, the reason why I want you to use my referral link is just so I get commission for you signing up. So do not sign up on Iqcent yourself. I sent a link to the group. Sign up through that link. It's actually my referral link. All right. So if you've signed up already, you click login. I have an account on Raceoption and I have an account on Iqcent. This is Raceoption. So now once you log in, it brings you to this page. It brings you to this page. Now, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Can we all see my screen, please? I need to be sure everyone can see my screen. Now, when you look at the broker, this is what you see. Now, you see this thing doing this. This is what we call the price action. It just moved down, coming down. You see this line here? It's called the price action that is moving up and down. Can we all see that thing moving up and down? It's called the price action. Same thing on this broker, the same way it is on this broker. So let me click on the currency pair. You just see it moving up and down. This is it here. You see, it just moved up. It's called the price action. It's called the price action. Now, what we are doing on HFX, please remember this is HFX. This is not Forex. This is not crypto. This is high frequency Forex where we trade in minutes. 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. So now, what we are doing on HFX is we are predicting what the price action will do. So we are predicting that the price action will work its way upward or it will work its way downward. That is what we are doing. So we are using analysis. We are using various analyses to predict what the price action will do. Either work its way upward or work its way downward. Do we get that? Is that clear? If it's clear, please type 777 in the chat box if it's clear. I adopt this approach to be sure that everybody is following. So please, pardon my typing, but go ahead to type if it's clear.
It is clear. Oh.
All right, great. So now the next thing I want us to look at is this left-hand side, this left-hand area, this left area. You'd see you have currency pairs, USD, CK, USD, JPY, USD, THN. So there are various currency pairs, and each of these currency pairs has the amount, the percentage payout. So what this percentage payout you're seeing here means is when you clear a trade or when you win a trade, you'll be paid $60, for instance, USD card. So if I enter the market, this USD card, if I enter this trade, win this trade.
Sorry, can they mute their sorry for cutting you short. Can somebody, like, I don't know who is talking, but let them mute
I'll
it,
mute
please.
everybody now. I'll mute everybody.
Yes, thank you.
Please, if you just join in, please mute your mics. If you're joining in, mute your mics. All right. So now, this you see here on the right-hand side is the payout for each of the currency pairs. Now, USD card, the payout is $60. So now, if I am entering the market USD card, for instance, just to show you, now, when you select the currency pair you want to trade USD card, the next thing you want to do is check to be sure that the option type is on toggle. You need to check to see that it's on toggle, not long day or intraday, long term or intraday. Toggle because it's HFX, it's in minutes. So now you want to set your timing. So after the option type, the next thing is timing. I want to take this trade for 5 minutes. So what I'm saying is I'm predicting the market, the price action will work its way either upward or downward within the next 5 minutes. Then the next thing is the fixed time. All my trades are fixed time off, not on. So if I click this is on, this is fixed time on, but I'm actually using off. Then the next thing is the amount. So let me just do an example, $1. So now, see what's happening here. See what's happening here. USD card, which is 60%. I'm entering the market with $1 at, look at what's it called, the current price. We only call the last 3 digits on the currency pair. The last 3 digits of the price action is what we use. So currently the price is on 785, going to 784. It's just going up and down. 785, it has pushed down again. So if I enter this trade for a buy, which is call, just to show you, if I click call, now see what happens. Now I'm in this trade. Now what we are saying is if price works its way upward above this point, my entry point, I entered the market at 767, right? I entered at 767. So what we are saying is if price works its way above my entry point at this expiration time, can you see expiration time here? This is the expiration time because it's 5 minutes. So from this point to this point is 5 minutes, right? Now, if price stays above, because I enter the market for a buy or call. So if price, can you see that price now? Now, if you look here, you would see my payout is $1.6. My order size is $1. I enter the market with $1. And my payout size is $1.6. So I would earn 60%. Once the timing is over and I'm above my entry point, that's me making 60% profit, 60% profit. Is this clear? If it's clear, put clear in the chat. If it's clear. If it's clear, put clear in the chat, please. If this is clear, if you understand what I just explained, please put clear in the chat. Okay, I will take it again. I will take it again. I will take it again. Now, when you log into your broker, this is what you see. On the left-hand side, you see the currency pairs, the different currency you can trade. So I can trade USD JPY. I can trade USD CAD. Currently, we are in the market. We are on USD CAD. And what we did is make sure that we are entering the market. After our analysis has been done, we didn't do any analysis actually, but we'll explain all of those. But just to show you how you can take a trade. Now, you click either call or put. Some broker has it as sell or buy. So call is also buy, put is also sell. Some educators call it, they will tell you enter 767 zone for a bullish reaction. Now, bullish means upward. Bearish means downward, just the way you have call and put. So it means buy. Call is buy, put is sell. So if you are going into the market for a buy or a sell, remember what we are trying to do is predict the price action. Now, this is the price action. Can you see it here? It's moving up and down. Can you see it going up? That's the price action. It just came down. So we are predicting that within the next 5 minutes, price will stay above the entry point that I entered. That is what we are doing. Is it clear now? And what you just do is click call or click put. So if you are predicting the market will go upward, you click call. If you're predicting it's going downward, you click put. Do we get it? So now if it's clear now, please put clear. Okay, I can see clear in the chat. All right. Now, this is just me explaining how you can take a trade. I will type a proper signal now, and we will enter that signal. Now, educators call signals this way. I will type it on the chart. They would say possible bullish reaction on USD CAD. So when you hear USD CAD, you know that it's USD versus Canadian dollar. Possible bullish reaction on USD CAD at the, what was that our zone again? At the 767 area. Possible 3 minutes bullish reaction. So now this is a proper signal. Guys, can you see that we are clearing this trade? We're in profit. So once it gets to this purchase deadline, I mean, they will add the money to my broker. So I've made 60 cents already. So I've made 60 cents. Now that's it. Can you see one trade result 1.6 USD? I enter with $1. I'm making a profit of $60. This is the profit here. So every currency pair has the profit that is attached to it. So now this is a proper signal. Possible 3 minutes bullish reaction on USD CAD at the 737 area. So when you see this, all you just do is look for the currency pair. You click on it, USD CAD, right? Now, you wait for the price to get to 767 area or below. Now, see, it's currently on 769. See, so now if I'm entering 768, you see, it even came down to 750. So I want to enter this trade with $10 because I know I will clear it. Now, and I click call. So remember I said call is same as buy, is same as bullish movement, is same as upward momentum. So some educators will say 3 to 5 minutes buy at this zone. So remember, the last 3 digits is what we call. The last 3 digits is the only thing we call. And now if you see, we are in profit on this trade. So we enter this trade at 764, right? We entered the trade at 764, and currently we entered for 5 minutes. So we are waiting for price, for the expiration time. So if price stays above our entry level at the expiration time, we have made $6. Can you see the payout? Order size $10, payout $16. So we have made extra $6. Do we understand how to impute signals into our broker now? If you understand it, just write sense in the chat. If it made sense to you, write sense in the chat. If it made sense to you, write sense in the chat. Like if you now understand how to put, input these signals into your broker, just put sense in the chat. I can see 2 people. If it makes sense to you, put sense in the chat. So now, having understood this, the next thing we'll do is show you how to take trades properly. Now, this is just me showing you how to navigate your broker. It's simple. Once you see that signal, let's go back to that signal again. The signal says possible 3 minutes bullish reaction. When we see bullish, we know we are going upward. We are clicking call on USD card. Now, this is USD card, which we are on. If it was USD JPY, we'll click on USD JPY. But it says USD card. So we'll click on USD card. Now, it says 3 minutes. So what we'll do is we'll make sure we come here and click 3 minutes. So once you, by default, the option type is toggle. So it's already there. By default, it's always 1 minute. So you need to come and change it to the timing that the educator said. So when you change it to 3 minutes, then the next thing you want to do is make sure the fixed time is off or on. Educator will specify it. The reason why I did not specify, because all my trades are fixed time off. I don't use fixed time on. Then you put the amount you want to stake. Right. Do we all get it? Then when price comes to that, this is the price action moving. When the price comes to that particular zone, that area, then you click call. Call is for bullish, is for bullish, is for upward movement, is for you call it buy also. Then downward movement, buy or put, sorry. Put is also referred to as sell, also referred to as bearish movement, also referred to as downward momentum. So basically, that is how to navigate your broker. That is how to navigate your broker. So you see this trade, let's watch it play out. Remember, we entered here. Our zone we entered was 764 for a buy. And currently price is on 791. So we are in profit. Now, once the expiration time is over, which is this ending, once it's ended, and price is above our entry point, that's us in profit. So remember, we entered this trade with $10, order size $10. Now our payout size will be $16 once price stays above our entry point at the expiration time. Do we all get it now? All right, so let's move to, give me 1 minute, give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute, I'll be back shortly. Don't go off the call, but basically that's how to navigate your broker. You see this trade will clear just now. You would see this trade cleared. That's currently on this teaching session, I've made 6.5 cents, 6.6 cents currently. Now this is $16. We entered with $10, they paid us $16. You get it? So please give me a minute, I'll be back. Just, think about all of the things we just said. I'll be back shortly. All right, guys, sorry, I'm back now. So are we, is it making sense to everybody now? Is it making sense? Like, are we all together? And I mean, are we getting some value? Okay, somebody's asking a question, a very important question, right? She said, seeing that this trade is a timed thing, why is fixed time turned off? Now, the reason why I turn off my fixed time is because when fixed time is on, it uses the the clock time. It uses exact 5 minutes. The reason why I turn off fixed time is it uses the 5 minutes of the candle. When fixed time is off, it uses the 5 minutes of the candle. When it's on, it uses the clock fixed time. So the 5 minutes candle might be ending in the next 3 minutes. So when I take 5 minutes, it gives me that 3 minutes that is left. I don't know if you understand that. But if I put fixed time on, it will use the clock 5 minutes. So whether the next candle is starting or not, it gives me the 5 minutes. And reason why I use fixed time off is because most of our trade, we enter at the break of a new candle. So fixed time is always off for me. Some educators use fixed time on, they know how they call their trades. But mine is always fixed time off. All right. Okay, now let's just quickly rush through this. So now, if you want to take a trade, the first thing you do is you check the current the news, which we call Forex Factory. It's a website. I'll drop them here. Forex Factory is where we check the news. We tend to see if there is any news that would impact the currency negatively. So currently today, which is January 10th, we had JPY. I mean, we see that JPY has a bank holiday. So we do not trade JPY at all. There's bank holiday on JPY, but AUD is good. Every other currency pair is good. Oh, somebody says he can't hear. Can you hear me? Please, if you're on the call and you can hear me, please type 111 in the chat. Somebody is saying you can't hear. If you're on this call and you can hear me, type 111. So I guess it's you, because other person can hear me. HP, I think it's you. 111, if you're on the call and you can hear me, type 111, please. All right. So the first thing you want to do is always check the news. And you check the news with Forex Factory. I will drop all these things on the group, chat, the WhatsApp group, I mean. So the first thing you do is check the news, Forex Factory. Now, when you see a yellow folder, it means you can trade that currency. The news is, I mean, there's low impact on that particular news. There's low impact. When you see an amber folder, it actually means there is minimal impact on that news. So you just leave it. And when you see red, you don't even bother at all. Red means, you know, let me move to yesterday. Yesterday had some red. So let me move to yesterday. So you would see what I mean. Yesterday was Sunday. Friday. Exactly. Now, see, this was Friday, the news on Friday. So the news affected Canadian dollar, employment change. Too much, high impact news. So we do not trade any currency that has red folder or amber folder. Yeah, I will drop the recording after the whole thing. Please, let's just follow through. So when you see a news that has red folder or amber, you don't trade it. But if it's orange, I mean, if it's yellow, you are good to trade it. So that's the news. And the next thing we look at is the currency strength meter. The currency strength meter. So the currency strength meter is livechart.co.uk/currency strength. So this is the currency strength meter. It helps you see the currency that is weak. No, you don't trade red as put. Once you see that there's a news that's impacting that currency, high impact news, don't trade it at all. You can't predict what the markets will do. It won't work with our indicator. So you don't trade it at all, So once you see a folder red, just leave it, leave that particular currency, trade other currencies. There are a lot of currencies. So just leave that currency, yeah. So now if you look at this currency strength meter, you would see that Euro has 4 bars, AUD has 1 bar, CHF have 1 bar, NZD has one bar. So if I would trade any currency, remember the rule says if you are trading, trade a strong currency against a weak currency, or a weak currency against a strong currency. Now, for every currency you see or currency pair, when we say currency pair, we mean the currency that have been paired together, like this: USD JPY, USD CEK, USD CNH, USD CHF, USD CAD. Now, the first currency that is written, GBP CHF, GBP CAD, the first currency that is written is called the base currency. So for every currency pair, the first currency is called the base currency. Now, this is Euro JPY. Now, Euro is the base currency, JPY is the quote currency. So base currency, quote currency. So if the base currency is stronger than the quote currency, now let's go back to our currency strength meter. Now, looking at these pairs, the rule says trade a strong currency against a weak currency. Now, if the base currency is stronger than the quote currency, you are going in for a buy. If the first, let me just make it, let me say it in plain words. If the first currency on a currency pair is stronger than the second currency, you are going in for a buy or an upward movement. So what we are saying is that the currency, the stronger currency, the first currency, will pull the price towards itself. So see these currency pairs, the first currency or the base currency, see it as going up, see the quote currency as coming down. So the first currency, for instance, Euro CAD. Euro is the first currency, is stronger than CAD. So ideally, naturally, price will work its way towards Euro. So the first currency stays up, the second currency stays down. Do you get that? If you get that, please put yes in the chat. Okay. What I said was if the first, for every currency pair, these are currency pairs. USD JPY is a currency pair. Euro USD is a currency pair. Euro JPY is a currency pair. Now, all these currency pairs, the first currency that is listed, the first currency is always the base currency. The second currency is the quote currency. Now, if the first currency is stronger than the second currency, you are going in for a buy. That means the first currency will push the price towards itself. Look at it this way. The first currency is up, second currency is down. First currency tries to pull price action towards itself. Second currency tries to pull price action towards itself. So first currency will pull price action towards itself if the first currency is stronger than the second currency. Does that make sense? For instance, let's look at Euro CAD. Looking at Euro CAD, Euro has 4 bars, CAD has just 1 bar. So naturally, CAD is weak, Euro is stronger. The price action will work its way towards Euro. So it will work its way upward, just like this. Euro CAD. Let me open Euro CAD now. Now, this is Euro CAD. So the way you look at it, the first currency, which is Euro, is upward. The second currency, which is CAD, is downward. So now price naturally will work its way upward because Euro is stronger, naturally. But then you can't take that as your only confirmation. That's why we use the strategies. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, please put sense in the chat. All right, I can see just one person wrote that. Please indicate if you are in the chat. I mean, if you're on this call, indicate. Sorry for the noise. If you're on this call, please indicate. Just let me know you're on the call. Type something on the chat. I want to see people respond. So I'm not just talking to empty spaces. Put something in the chat if you can hear me. I mean, if you're on the call, if you're following, put something in the chat. Great, great. I can see people responding. So basically, that is how you take trades. So now after you check your news and you pick a currency pair, so the strategy is this. When you have picked a currency pair you want to trade, I mean, when you've selected the news, you've checked the news, you choose the currency you want to trade, then you go and do analysis on the currency. Now let's look at a currency, Euro CAD. Euro CAD. So now this is where we do all our analysis. We do analysis here and also on Cash Trap. So Cash Trap is the tool made by IM Academy that helps us take trades accurately. It helps us predict what the markets will do. So Cash Trap actually made life easier because Cash Trap does all this analysis I'm going to be doing now. Cash Trap has done everything for you. That's why it will be a lot better if you join the academy also. I mean, you learn how to use Cash Trap. It makes it so easy. Now, see what we're going to do. For instance, our currency pair we are looking at is what? Euro CAD. And price will work its way upward because Euro is stronger, CAD is weaker, right? So like I said, you don't just take that as confirmation alone. That is just about 30% of the confirmation you need. So now once you've decided the currency you want to trade, I want to trade Euro CAD. And this is another currency strength meter I use to validate. I validate with the other one. Now, see what's happening here. Euro is stronger, CAD is, I mean, Euro is weak, CAD is weak. They are both on same strength. So I won't trade Euro CAD anymore. Initially, while I was here, I don't know why it's taking time to load. While I was here, I saw that Euro was 4 bar, CAD was just 1 bar. But now, I think the strengths are now very close. So we try to stay away from currency pairs that are closely, I mean, that the strengths are really close. Now, see, this guy still has 4 bars. This guy still has 1 bar. So there is either something not right in one of the two. So I will just naturally leave it. I will look at USD pairs. Let's look at USD CAD. USD is strong here. CAD is weak, or USD CHF. Now let's validate with this one. USD is 4 bar. CAD is 1 bar. CHF is 1 bar. So we can look at USD CHF. So now when you decide the currency strength, all you just do is come to trading view. Like all these analysis I'm going to be doing will be done for you. If you are signed up on the academy, Cash Trap will do all the analysis and just tell you when to enter. That's how sweet Cash Trap is. But alternatively, if you're on my team, if you're on my group, I send out the signals. So you just, I mean, I finish the analysis and send it to you, then you just impute it into your broker. So we're looking at USD CHF, USD CHF, USD CHF, USD CHF. Now let me delete all the charting I have done previously. Now this is the current 1 hour candle. Sorry, I need to switch to 5 minutes because it's a 5 minutes candle. So now this is the current 5 minutes candle. This is the last 5 minutes candle. This is the previous 10 minutes candle. So this is 5, 10, 15 minutes ago. This is the current 5 minutes candle. Now, so what I do is to get a good zone to enter the market, I chart. So I come on the daily. So what I did was I selected day. So I want to see the position that the market was on the daily candle. Why is this thing taking time to load? I guess my network. Okay, yes. So this is the daily candle. So what I'll just do is I'll chart the bottom of the candle. Since I know it's an upward movement, anyways, all this analysis, you will learn it. I just want to show you how we do it. You will learn all these things as you go. You can't just learn it today, but I just want to show you how we do it. So now this is the daily. I charted the daily. I moved to the hourly. This is the last hour. I chart the last hour also. I moved to the 15 minutes candle. I chart the last 15 minutes also, which is almost at the same point of the last hour. Then I move to the 5 minutes and I chart the last 5 minutes. So this is the last 5 minutes. So now a good zone to enter the market is here. So if price walks its way down, currently this is price is at 523. So if price pushes down to this 504, I will enter for a buy. And if it pushes down to this 483, is a lot better. But if price comes down to this point, this 504 area, I will enter for a buy or a bullish movement. Now, a red candle signifies the market coming down. A green candle signifies the market going up, price action. So now see, it wants to push down, price wants to push down. So if price pushes down to 504, now if I will write out this signal, I would say possible 3 to 5 minutes bullish reaction on, what's the currency pair? USD CHF at the 504 area or below. So what this signal means is I will open my broker. I know it's bullish, which means it's going up. So I open my broker. I'll select the currency pair, USD CHF. Now it says 504. Sheesh, can you see this thing has gone? It got there. It got to see this point. This point is 505. So it got to 505 and it reacted. I didn't take note. I'm supposed to have entered. I would have, made profit already. So that's how we tend to analyze the market. So now we analyze the market. Can you see that movement? Can you see that movement? Anybody got into this trade? I know some people already know how to take trades. Anybody got into this trade? Anybody? That was a clean. Anybody got into the trade?
Waiting for the 484. I didn't go into the trades.
You didn't go into it. So it came down to that 504. You know, from our analysis, we said if it comes down to 504, it came down to 505 and it started pushing upward. Analysis don't lie. Imagine I was alert, I'll have just click call at this zone and I'll have made extra money. So guys, that's basically how we take trade. Looking at this signal, it says possible 3 to 5 minutes bullish reaction on USD CHF. Now you click on USD CHF, you make sure it's either 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or 5 minutes, because it says 3 to 5 minutes. You just select 3 to 5 minutes, either 3 or 4 or 5, anyone you want. Then you put in your equity. I'm staking $10 for this trade. Then I click call when price is at that zone that was called out. Now I will share something on the WhatsApp group. They are my rules. They are my rules to taking trades. So if you are on my team, sorry, I want to just copy that. If you are on my team, we actually have a proper trading group. So if you're on my team, you would see that we use all those rules. They are the rules we use to take trade. And one of the rules, the first thing on the rule says all the trades are 3 to 5 minutes. I want to just copy this. Yeah, I can hear you.
Please, can you check USD card? I think it's playing in our zone again. Can you validate the zone?
Okay, let me check USD card. USD card. So 1 second. So if USD card comes down to
Look at that
this
person.
zone, I'm looking for another zone. The original zone we had initially was, I mean, USD card is actually very good to go in. Just hold on. Let me confirm the currency strength. USD card. I want to confirm the currency strength. Let me just validate the currency strength before we go in to be sure we're not making. So card is -27, USD is 0. So it's still a little far apart. So if you are going in on USD card, please, you can go in at the 762 area, 762 area, USD card. You can go in now for a call. That's for a buy, for an upward movement. You can go in now for a buy. Please, 5 minutes and use minimal risk because the strength is quite close. The strength is quite close. So use minimal risk, USD card.
That's the different thing.
USD card. What's that zone again? 762. It needs to come down. It needs to come down. Yeah, come down. So I'll use $20 to take this trade. 762. Come down, come down. Come down. Come and pick us. Anyways, let me quickly explain the rules. The first rule says trades are 3 to 5 minutes, fixed time off. Use good risk management. This is where many people miss it. This is where many people miss it. This is where they miss it. Now, see what I have in my broker. I have 1,200 plus, and I do not use more than 50%. So for every trade, I don't over leverage. I don't use more than. Let me miss that person. Sorry. Sorry, let me miss that person. So I don't use more than my, 5% max. I want to go into this trade now with $20. Now, see what happened. I entered the trade at 760. Now, price is already, see price going up. Analysis don't lie, guys. I'm going to clear this now. I will have 15% profit. I entered with $20. My payout is $35. $15 profit, I mean. So that's just the way it works. The rule says, first rule, trades are 3 to 5 minutes, fixed time off. Second rule, use good risk management, 3 to 5% of your equity, not more than 5%. Many people just, blow up their money and dash the broker their money because they don't follow proper risk management. Now, rollover maximum of 2 times if need be. Not more than 2 times. I would explain rollover. Now, if this trade comes down, can you see this thing, this rollover button? If I click this rollover button, it would extend my time with another 5 minutes. So it will buy me extra 5 minutes. When I realize I'm going to lose this trade will still push up, but I'm in loss. When I click the rollover button, it buys me extra 5 minutes. You get it? That's what rollover does. So it helps you manage your trade. So if I had rolled over, this trade will not end here anymore. It will add extra 5 minutes. Do we get it? That's rollover. Now, the next thing we have, stop trading if you take 3 lessons at a roll. Leave the market. So let's say you are trading and you take the first lesson. So we don't call it losses, we call it lessons because you actually know you lost the trade because you made a mistake or you didn't do something right. So you took a lesson from that one. So we don't call it losses. So if you take lessons, 3 lessons back to back, you took the first trade, you took a lesson, second trade took a lesson, third trade took a lesson, just exit the market for that time. So if you go by these rules, I tell you, you will make money. If you go by these rules, you will make money. If you go by these rules. That's basically how it is, guys. That's basically how it is. Now, this is a teaching session, and I've made about $30 on this teaching session alone. HFX don't play. In minutes, you make money. Now, see what's happening. You see, it came down. I've clicked rollover. Can you see that? I clicked rollover. Now it has added more time. So as the price dropped down, I clicked rollover. So now see where what's it called? My purchase deadline is. That's how it is. That's what rollover does. So guys, basically that's how to take trades on the broker, and whichever broker is the same thing, it's the same method. What currency is this? This is USD card. So it's the same thing, just different interface and different platform. USD card, this is USD card. The same thing. Your timing, 3 to 5 minutes, either 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or 5 minutes. So I don't do any trade less than 3 minutes. Then you put your equity, how much you want to stake for this trade. Remember, you don't trade more than 3 to 5% of your equity per trade. You can take as much as 500 trades, 200 trades, so long as everything is aligned well. But do not take more than 5% of your equity per trade. So it's pretty much the same thing. The broker is the same. Iqcent, Raceoption, the same. The only difference is that the minimum deposit for Raceoption is $250. The minimum deposit for Iqcent is $20. Guys, that's it. Okay, you can't see rollover. You only see rollover when you are in loss. When you are in loss is only when you can't see rollover now because I'm in profit. So if price comes below this entry point, then rollover will pop up. Then I can click the rollover and it extends it for another, what's it called, 5 minutes. And we don't take more than 2 rollover. So if I roll over the first time, I didn't clear, roll over the second time, I don't roll over the third time, I let the trade go. I take it as a lesson. If you do proper risk management, like we say, you won't have any problem. This is where rollover appear. Can you see this here? If you can see my screen, this is where rollover appear. Just under it, underneath it is where it appears. Just the way you see double up, rollover appears here. So if price comes below this point, you would see rollover and you just click rollover. So anybody have any other question? Anybody have any other question? Let's watch this trade play out. This was one of our signals we called and we are in the trade. Anybody got into this trade? Who entered this market? If you're on the call and you enter the market, please let me know. Okay. Double up actually
I
means
did the trade.
you are in the trade. Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
Double up actually means, now let me show you double up. If I click double up now, you see what it will do. I just click double up. Now you see, it has given me another entry, which is the same amount that I had at the previous order size, but it will not give me 5 minutes. It will expire at the same time the first one will expire. Do you get it? So double up is more like you are doubling what you currently have. The same time, the same equity. So I just click double up now. So you see that I'm on the second trade. So if this trade, if price stays above these 2 entry, I will clear the 2 of them. So that's what double up does. It just helps you double up what you have. So now if it comes down, I'm losing the 2. If it comes down, I will lose it. But if it stays up, I will clear the both of them. So remember, the order size was $26. My payout was supposed to be $45. Now I entered, I doubled up. So it gave me another entry the same time. So now you see, can you see that? If I want to roll over, I just click roll over. But let's just watch it play out. It's not a problem. I mean, it's $26. No, I want to roll over. I don't want to lose it. So I rolled over once. I rolled over once, this one. So I've rolled over. So you see, it gave me 5 minutes. Reason why I'm not rolling this one, I don't need to roll this one. It's already past my rollover time. So I'm not rolling this one. But let's just watch it play out. Let's watch it play out. So, but that's actually what double up does. So he entered another trade for me for $26 at a shorter time. But I had to roll it over because I was losing the trade. And I know I'm going to clear it. So I had to just roll it over. So this particular trade, I might lose this trade because of the timing. I might lose this trade because of the timing. But let's just watch it play out. That's actually how it works. What's this currency again? USD card. Let me see what's happening. Oh, card has gained strength. Card has gained strength. But pretty much that is how it works. That is how it works. That is how it works. I mean, questions, if you have questions, that's how it works. That's basically how HFX works. You trade in minutes and you make profits in minutes. So it's feeling like I'm losing this guy and I'm losing this guy. I will recover them back. I mean, I will trade after this call. I will still trade myself. So I'll recover this money back. It's just to make you see. And this is not demo. This is my real, it's real money. It's not demo. I'm just doing it for you to see how it works. I'm just taking, I mean, examples for you to see how it works. And can you see? It's short above that point. So I might eventually clear it. It went above that point. Analysis don't lie. Analysis don't lie, except you didn't do analysis. But if you do your analysis, can you see $45? Can you see that? So I've cleared $45 now. Currently, see my balance. Now, this other trade I rolled over is still on. It's far, man. I rolled over. It's far. But let's watch it play out. Let's watch it play out. But guys, that's how it works. So any question, any question? Okay. This broker, Raceoption and Iqcent don't allow you to take partial profits. IQ option is another broker. Pocket option is another broker. Those ones allows you to take partial profits. So when the trade is almost done or is not done and you are in profit, you can take the profits. You give a particular percentage of it, but it doesn't really mean we'll clear it. Once your analysis is right, you don't need to fret. You will clear it. So now this training session that we have been doing, we've not lost any. I mean, it's a training session, but I'm seeing something setting up. I'm entering it and we're clearing it. We've not lost anyone, any trade. So currently I'm on 16 plus 16. So I'm about $40 profit already on this call. So basically that's how it works. Once you see a signal, now this is an example of signal. This is an example of a signal. Once you see a signal, possible 3 to 5 minutes bullish reaction on USD CHF, all you just do is you open USD CHF, then you search for the currency here. This is USD CHF. Search for the currency. You make sure that since they said 3 to 5 minutes, I can choose 3 minutes, I can choose 4 minutes, I can choose 5 minutes. Then you put in your equity. Since it's a bullish reaction, all you just click is call. Once you click call, you are in the trade. But let me validate this particular entry. It says at 504. 504 is still down, so we are waiting for it. If it comes down to 504, I will enter this trade. That's how easy it is. Simple. 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 So if this makes sense to you, please put sense in the chat. If you've gotten some value. So if the, like she said, if the quote currency is stronger, that would be a sell. If the base currency is stronger, it's a buy. It's going up. So look at the currency strength as upward and downward. The first currency stays upward, second currency stays downward. So if the first currency is stronger, which is the base currency, is stronger, price will go upward. It's more like the currency are pulling the price action to itself. The one that is strongest pulls the price action to itself. So if the quote currency is stronger, price will work its way downward. Is that clear? Let me just type it out on the chart. If the base currency is stronger, price will work its way upward. If the quote currency is stronger, price will work its way downwards. So that's it. Oh, I'm still in this trade. Forgot. This trade, I mean, is so long. I think I rolled over to twice. So
yeah,
long.
me too, Seb. I don't know how I did that.
I rolled over twice, but we're in profit. We're in profit.
Yeah.
We're in profit. So good, good. So any question, guys? Any question? Any question? Any question? Anybody has any question? Any question? Let me see if there's another thing setting up. Let me see if there's any other thing setting up. If there's any other thing setting up. And I'm currently recording this session, so I will share the recording. You can watch it to just help iterate all of the things we've learned. Can you do another analysis on TradingView? Of course.
Into this account, this.
Let's check a new setup. Let's check a new setup.
Please make sure you get back to the person that gave you the link to this call. Let the person know that you just qualified to get started with the academy on a $50 off. All right. Then we have guys, let's congratulate them. The fact that it's not you doesn't mean you shouldn't congratulate them. We also have Kiki. No, I think Kiki.
Okay, I think
I have who else?
Who's that person now?
Aladdin. It wasn't Hourglass, guys. Oh yeah, it was actually.
I guess that person is on another session too. That person is on a different session too. So I have to mute that person. So yeah, somebody's asking a question. What is the rollover time? So ideally, the rollover is when it gets to your purchase deadline. Now, as it stands, if I was losing this trade, I'll be able to roll over. But if it comes to this point, once it crosses the deadline, I'll be able to roll over again. So it's best to take your rollover at the middle of the candle. I mean, the middle of the trade. So you enter a 5-minute trade. When it's 2 minutes, 50 seconds, you just see it. When it's almost half, then you can just take a roll. But if it crosses this purchase deadline, it won't allow you to take a roll anymore. You get it? So what time would it become? Okay, yeah, that's what I said. Exactly. Good, you got it. So guys, watch this trade. We are clearing this trade. If you're in this trade, you've made profit. If you've cleared, just put your green bubbles on our chat on the WhatsApp group. Put your green bubbles on the WhatsApp group if you've cleared. I mean, we're doing some training and we're also clearing. Isn't that amazing? We are doing some training and we are also clearing. So let's see if we can get another setup. JPY is tempting me, but one has to be careful because there's holiday on JPY. So it might just go up and go down. JPY is tempting me, but let's leave JPY. So let's look at, what pair can we look at? CHF, USD CHF. I think that's what we are on. Is that it? Okay, we're on USD card. Let's look at USD CHF. USD CHF. It's already buying. USD CHF is already buying. It's already buying. So if price works its way downward to the 505 area again, we'll enter on USD CHF for a buy. So if price comes down, so this is the current candle, it's currently on 540. So if price pushes itself downward to this line, this green line that I marked, which is the 505 area, we'll go in again for a call, for a buy. Yeah, buy or call. Guys, can you see that? Can you see this guy? Massive profit. All the way down from here. From here we entered. We entered at 764. And currently is on 8. It's still going upward. Sheesh. Now this is sometimes you tend to feel, I will have just put $100. I'll have just put $500. No, you don't do that. You trade 3 to 5% of your equity. I'm even trading about, currently I'm trading about 1.3% of my equity. And I mean, I've only lost $10, only $10, and I've made, now if I clear this, that's me making over $40 on this call. So that's it, guys. If you've gotten value, please type value on the chat. If you've gotten any value from this session, type value on the chat.